Nick Cannon, renowned for his candid demeanor and unreserved views, has stirred the pot yet again. On this occasion, he shifted his focus towards two titans of the music industry, Diddy and Jay Z.
At what age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But that's
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know
Stop
you.
putting
I'm
me
just
in that.
asking a
You keep asking
question.
because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You the boss.
Yo, don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say.
I'm just
What do you mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm
when
not
you ask me
insinuating.
about
I just
Foxy
asked the
Brown?
question.
I
thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is
like
in this industry, when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. Ooh, you playing.
You my man.
I know not with me. You playing. When you say that Foxy was 16 when she got signed, why did you say that just now?
When I first was introduced to who Foxy was, I thought there was something between Foxy and Jay.
Oh, yeah, Jay. But that's the question you're trying to ask me. You're a
say
funny cat.
Now let's start with Diddy. Nick Cannon labels Diddy as a master manipulator, orchestrating his empire through dubious business dealings and maintaining a tight grip on his artists. Nick hints at a more sinister aspect to the bad boy mogul, referencing the notorious Illuminati rumors that have long shadowed Jay Z. While he steered clear of endorsing outlandish conspiracy theories, he insinuated that Jay might have had dealings with minors back in the 90s.
If we look at it, he had all of the attractiveness that would lure, innocent women in, the money, the power, the fame, the fun. It looked like before this year, a Diddy party sounded like a good time. Right. I remember being 16, 17, standing out in the cold in New York trying to get into a Diddy party. Right. That every celebrity, or I've DJ'd parties at Diddy's house where every celebrity, they may not be talking about it right now, but every A-list celebrity in the world was there, and you're like, this is the holy grail. No weird stuff going. Everybody's enjoying themselves and having a good time. But now the definition of a Diddy party it sounds Diddy. It sounds dark. It sounds twisted. It sounds like things we can't even fathom.
Because my girl said leave it alone, I left it alone.
You left it alone at that.
But anybody that knows that happened to my girl that fuck with me should not be fucking with homie. Period. And I felt that way and I haven't been saying shit
and
about it.
And now
for
the
years.
entire world feels the same way that you feel. And is it one of those things where you looking like I've been trying to tell y'all?
It's one of the things, like now y'all bringing it up. I'm like, I told y'all, but really it's been bothering me for a while, so it's therapeutic.
Absolutely.
It's always bothered me.
To being able to get over it. Right.
It never didn't bother. It always was disrespectful to me and my girl and just to women. I always thought it was violation. I don't care what nobody say. And I can say what I want to say.
As you've always done that.
That's my opinion. That's my thing. I can say it when I want, how I want. And any man that defends another man, you get no burn. Don't even speak to me if you're talking about another nigga to me. Period.
Right.
Period. Like, don't defend another. Let that man defend himself. That's that. I have no respect for nobody that defends another man. I have no respect for that. So you do that, you think you feel tough, you feel good, you're a clown. At least in my vibration. Pause.
Can I ask just one question? Totally separate, but semi-related. And it just goes back early on. At what age was Foxy Brown signed?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
Yeah, but that's...
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know
Stop
you.
putting
I'm
me
just
in that.
asking a
You
question.
keep asking because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You the boss.
I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I've always given you the credit as a boss.
What I'm saying is, bro, I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I'm just asking.
What do I got to do with Foxy Brown?
That's why I said it's a whole separate related question, Dave.
What do I have to do with Foxy Brown?
Because the first time I ever heard of Foxy Brown...
So now Dame got something to do with it? Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want
I'm
to say.
just asking.
What do you mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating. I just asked the question. I just wanted to know.
Hey, Kenyatta,
Kenyatta. I'm just asking.
Why you bring that up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What were you saying?
I'm not. I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a question.
All right, you bringing up something, but it ain't to me.
I'm just asking a question.
I don't know. My name is Cousin Bennett, and I ain't in it.
Oh, now you ain't in it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
I promise you. I
thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
Did I sign her? It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is in this industry, when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Don't ask me his questions, bro. I'm not taking it.
I'm not just. Okay.
Y'all could keep asking me questions.
We're moving on.
Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. And now I don't even want to remember nothing about that.
You don't want to
I
remember.
didn't even think about Foxy Brown. I'm like, why you asking me about Foxy Brown? You playing.
I was asking. You my man.
I know not with me, but you playing. I know how you do. You playing.
You my man.
But I know you're not playing with me. As I said, but you playing. But don't put me in that blender.
Culture Vultures is an amazing book.
Oh, it's a funny ass nigga right here. He went Foxy Brown with it. Wow.
I'm just saying. This my man is somebody, one of my mentors, one of the people I respect.
But if she did get signed at 16, so what? What are you saying?
You trying to get me to go deeper. I'm just asking questions.
He did it. I want to know what you insinuating, my nigga.
The term.
When you say that Foxy was 16 when she got signed, why did you say that just now? Just curious.
Because as someone in the culture and a fan of what y'all did and what y'all created.
Not the long answer.
I got to get a long answer. When I first was introduced to who Foxy was, I thought there was something between Foxy and Jay.
Oh, you got Jay. But that's the question you're trying to ask me. Oh,
I would say because you was there. I only can ask the people I know. You my man, we close. You was there. That's all I was asking.
It would be so out of my character to speak on another man's business.
So we not going to do that because we don't want you to speak out of character. I value who you are too much to allow you to do that because you always been solid with me.
That was gangster. He had something under the turban.
Y'all see what I did there?
I see what the turban is.
You see what the turban is?
Nick also divulged some personal anecdotes. He spoke about his once close relationship with Diddy, which deteriorated after uncovering Diddy's questionable actions involving Cassie. Nick expressed regret for not speaking out earlier, but feels relieved that the truth is now emerging.
I find difficulty in it when I'm asked about people that I know about. It was either Breakfast Club or Angela Yee or something, and they asked me about Puff, and I answered it as honestly as I knew how to answer it. I know these people, they're not just public figures to me. So I have to almost do this dance about when it comes up, because just as much as I know Diddy, I know Cassie. I think what they brought up is like, I saw that, I kind of was saying, I'm praying for Cassie, trying to find the high frequency in knowing the story, knowing the right thing to talk about. I was like, this is someone who was hurt, who was victimized. But then when this question goes a little bit further, like, so what about Puff? I was like, I don't know how to feel about that. When I was going through my stuff, someone that called, checked on me, stood by me, stood up for me. And I was like, what do I owe?
Well, what does that mean? Stood by you, stood up for you?
Well, when no one else would protect me, or
whether it's Puffy or whoever, you want to be their brother first, not their PR agent.
But as a friend and as a brother, I want to defend.
But that's not your job.
It's not my job. So your advice to me is sometimes you say, I'm going to reserve
comment. That is my brother, and I'm going to reserve comment.
So that goes back to what this is all about, healing in the public eye. As our brotherhood, it shouldn't be in the public.